this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Delinks video. I apologize for the abrupt end of my last video. I know it was a bit long, but I chose to end it there to write down the build and see how much of it I can make. So, this is the result. I am missing 8 cards from the main deck, and from the extra deck I am missing 2. Now, I am going to be completely honest. I'm not sure if it even matters that I missed these cards. Missing these cards, not really much of a problem for me. Though if I want a proper Galaxy Eyes deck, I definitely have a lot of work to do. Let me see if any of these cards can be obtained by dueling against Kite. I have a different deck for him, so I know there's a deck that I can have active on him. I'm just going to activate. Actually, hold on a second. Is this a bad deck? Actually, yeah, that's not the deck I want. I want this deck. My real Galaxy Eyes deck. Oh my god, seriously. Well, this is my attempt at a real Galaxy Eyes deck. But that doesn't mean it's a good one. That definitely does not mean it's a good one. Alright, well, that aside, I'm going to go look at the dueling rewards that Kite gives you. This does not mean that I will be dueling him. I'm just looking. I am just looking, that's it. Okay. Well, Kite, I'm going to find you. I am about to kick your ass. No. No. Okay. He gives you number 10. Okay, that's one of the cards I'm missing. And he gives you Photon Advancer. I think that's one of the ones I'm missing. I need 1. A Crusher, I need 2. And 2 Charged Man. Does he give you that too? I honestly have no idea. It does not appear so. But he does give you a good amount of the cards that I'm missing. I might have to duel him for a bit. But on that note, I'm not really sure if there's... Well, before I duel him, I should settle on a build for the deck. Which, honestly, I should use a build that I feel that I can use. I shouldn't just copy someone else's. Now, that sounds good on paper, but in practice, you really want to know what you're doing. And if you're using someone else's deck, sure, you practice, maybe you'll get good at using it. But that doesn't necessarily, that is no guarantee. You want to do things yourself, honestly. But that's just my opinion. And I know that I take ideas from other people, but I don't steal every idea, obviously. Now, just looking through what I'm missing here, I think I would mainly prioritize Photon Advancer, Photon Crusher, and Photon Charged Man. I don't know if I need another Stream of Destruction. I don't know if I need number 10 either, but since Kite can give you that, if I was to obtain it from him, I would put it in my extra deck. And now, number 39 was in my opponent's extra deck for some reason. I don't quite know how it fits into the deck, but I don't think it should be in the deck, considering I don't really see myself using it much. So, as far as I know, that's where I am at the moment. I'm still not sure on how to build a proper deck in this game, considering I seem to be better at making decks that are just weird. Let's just say that. And now when I'm trying to do missions, sometimes I actually stick to just 20 cards in my deck. That's not how it works when I go into a ranked duel though. If I wanted to win a ranked duel, obviously the first tip someone would probably give me is have less cards in your deck. You want around 20, not 30. But obviously I do not care about that recommendation because I'm not exactly in the position to take that advice. In the future, that advice may become more realistic. But for now, I'm just focused on leveling people up, getting cards, and trying to enjoy the game, and not necessarily be completely competitive. And now I can be competitive, but I really don't like when I take it too far. And let's be real, sometimes I can really take it too far. Okay. And now my next guess is, what do I do when I'm out of these boosters? Nothing, because I don't have to be concerned about them anymore. Yeah, that's going to be great. Obviously, it's not going to be long before I get another one, but I think I'm going to save up some of them. Saving up a good amount of them is not a bad idea. I mean, I wouldn't save up as much as I've had. The amount that I had was a bit much. I think the only one I'd actually hoard is the EXP booster. Because the EXP booster is something that I would use when leveling up my characters. I mean, the characters in this game, not my characters. Okay, well, listen. I mean, I do level up characters in this game, but really. When leveling up these people, it's easier to do when I've got boosters. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy, or that I like the rate at which I have to level these up. But I really do not have to rush. I mean, I do acknowledge that. I don't have to rush. There is no rush. But at the same time, I am definitely still doing this. It doesn't matter if I have to rush or not. I'm going to duel. I'm going to level up characters. I'm going to play this game. Although yes, I'm still auto-dueling. But now I am commenting on what's going on with the auto-duel. As opposed to before when I would just sit here saying random bullshit. And sometimes I still say random bullshit, but you know, that's not the same as how I was before. I like to think that I am a new and improved version of myself. I like to assume this a lot because it's really important that I see myself in a positive light and not a negative light, because if I see myself in a negative light, that's bad. I've already gotten my ass kicked for that. I don't think I need to keep doing it. Honestly. Getting my ass kicked once, okay, I failed. The second time, I got the message. And yeah, I haven't always treated myself in the best way. Even now, there are lessons to be learned, and I'm sure I will learn them. Just over time, in my own way, at my own pace. I don't like this predetermined social norm thing. Like, sure, if you have a normal childhood, it might work to follow a certain structure. But I am definitely not in the rule book for structure. I'm not going to be the kind of adult that every else is. I'm not going to be like that. My childhood was messed up. And now, obviously, it could have been more messed up, but I mean, considering the fact that I'm still healing, I still think that I've dealt with a bunch of shit. I'm still dealing with shit. I'm not going to ignore that. All the shit that I've gone through, and I'm still healing from it. It's just ridiculous. I found myself jealous of my sister in some ways. I also think that she's getting something that I never did as a child. And it's because she's not afraid to speak up when she's pissed or upset or whatever. She speaks up, you know about it. I went about things in a different direction. I was quiet. I was withdrawn. I said nothing. So my needs were not met because I chose a different path. I chose a different way of coping with what happened to me. Which wasn't the best way or the most healthy way. Let's just be honest. But, I mean, I'm dealing with it better than I was. I mean, obviously, I'm an adult, so you'd like to believe that I have at least learned better, considering I have extra years of experience now. But the trauma is still there, and the pain is still there, and the jealousy, there's some shit there because of it. Now, I did not initially understand the jealousy, because who the hell would be jealous of someone that went through hurt? When I think about the kind of shit my sister went through, I'm like, why would I be jealous of that? But I think it's more that she's just more vocal. And she's willing to say when she's not happy. She's willing to show that kind of shit. Now, obviously, I don't like how she's doing it, but the overall idea is she's still saying things. She's not being quiet like I was. She's not hiding anything like I was. The only thing she's hiding is what she's pissed off about. She's hiding grudges, but she's not really hiding everything. I hid pretty much everything. I pretended everything was okay and it wasn't. It was really terrifying. But in any case, I'm just like, okay, I'm jealous of her. But at the same time, I'm also pissed off at her. And I know that it's not good to judge on a minor. I mean, honestly, a minor is a minor. They're still growing. But here's the thing. My sister is like this as a minor. She has so much bad shit going on with her as a minor. Do you know what happens to people that are bullies as children? They become abusive adults. Do you really think that my sister, as far as I've described her, is likely to get better? I don't think so. I'm kind of, I'm skeptical. I mean, I got better, but I'm not everyone. Let's be real, I'm not everyone. I've got a strange amount of morality. Like, I'm more moral compared to the majority of people. But I think this is also where I get stuck. Because I am more moral as a whole, I end up seeing all this shit that people that are less moral do. And it ultimately begins to corrupt me. And now this doesn't mean I go around hurting people. It just means that I'm hurt by it. That's all it means. I'm hurt by what I see. I'm affected by what I see. Oh, and by the way, I'm here to kick your ass. I don't know why I switched gears, and I'm like, it's time to kick Shark's ass now. But apparently, I feel the same about Shark. Okay. This is definitely weird. Yeah, like, I see Shark and I want to kick his ass. I see Quattro and I want to kick his ass. Although I would say that kicking Quattro's ass is more entertaining. I like kicking Quattro's ass more. But if I'm playing as Quattro, I suddenly want to kick Shark's ass. Quattro, are you influencing me in any direct way? I know that's bullshit, he's not, but I never know. Maybe he is. Okay, I really don't want to say that because who knows what kind of bullshit will emerge because of that. Okay, well, Shark kicked my ass instead. Well, what does he say? What does he say? I swear. I should have kicked his ass, but I didn't. Unfortunately for me, I lost. Although, to be fair, Quattro deserved the loss. But we do not discuss this. I never took you lightly. I just bricked. Yes, I just bricked. Although, seriously, taking Shark lightly, if you take Shark lightly, that's a sin. I mean, honestly, you may not believe me, but it is a sin. And if you don't understand why you don't take Shark seriously, how much of Zexal did you watch? Yeah, how much of Zexal did you watch? I would like to know. Because there's some terrifying shit about him. Okay, I've played 45 duels against, wait, where did 15 of these come from? I'm confused. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I see. Earlier when I was trying out the results boosters, okay, I remember now. I was confused. Now, I had to play 15 more duels against Trey. I also had to win 10 more of them. I believe that the differences, the win-loss ratios were much... I believe the gap was much larger the first time this event was done. So, I'm actually showing some improvement, as well as what happened before. Quattro was saying that he's getting bored from dueling all the standard duelists. I'm like, that's hilarious considering I am leveling him up. It had a completely different meaning. A complete coincidence with extra meaning because of that. Okay. I'm back for more revenge. Oh, okay, actually, maybe I should save this for the next video. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I will see you guys in my next video.